What's up? Alright, so for this video it will be the Ratatombs dungeon. There is information on methodwakfu for this one, so we're gonna go through it. One thing first is, in the first fight at least, there was a barrel on the floor, and these barrels, when you start around them, when you start your turn in the fluid, if you want, you receive 25% more damage on your turn, but 200 less resistance. And the turn after, it will be the contrary. You will get 200 more resistance, but deal 25% less damage, something like that. Now, for the rest, let's go through the monsters. So this little guy here, single target. Okay. And it will give you actually the same thing as when you drink the thing. It gives you one level of the thing. That seems to be the thing. That seems to be what it says here. So you will be drunk by his attack, so you will receive the state. And this one, it will poison you, that you will get hair damage for every movement point you use. And his passive is there more information, because I don't know if it's exactly the thing that you step on or if it's something else, and they don't show the barrel here. It's before they start, because oh, it's not the same thing here. It say give one action point, minus one movement point per level. If it reach level 4 after an attack, this state will be removed, and basically what's the English term for that? There is a movie about that, you know, when you the day after you're drunk, right? Hangover. You will hangover, which remove one Wakfu point to minus 250 of your max HP, or maybe just a damage thing, one action point, and minus 200 resistance for one turn. If you get this state by a spell, it will be one turn. If you get it by walking in the thing outside, you will get, it will stay blocked at level 4 for the rest of the fight. So you will have this. Okay, so it's not the same. I think it's the state that the monster give versus the barrel. It's something different. It say here that if you destroy the barrel, they will put a glyph of 9 tile. They will just split basically, and this will appear, and for 3 turn, and it will give this thing. But do you need to destroy them? I mean, anyway, let's keep going for now. So basically, it will give you a debuff. I'm not sure yet exactly about this debuff. Well, it was a little about what I said. This one, it teleports behind you and inflict damage and give you one level of this debuff. Same thing here, remove one movement point and give you a state of the debuff, one level of the debuff. And this one is the same poison as the first one, so for every movement point you use, you get damage. His passive is his steal HP. So no, the healing inflict damage to the person. Oh, he's undead. Okay, so you can damage him by healing him. And this other passive is he applied the debuff without the bonus. I don't know what that means. Oh, is that a passive? Passive of what? Anyway, I don't know, but it say apply this debuff on what? On him? I don't know. If you hit him, maybe? I don't know. Remove one movement point, give the debuff again, inflict the water, okay, water, and contamination. So contamination, at the beginning of your turn of the target, apply 30 level of gangrene or whatever, I don't know the English term for that, which basically, first one, you will get 30 damage per action point, and the other one is 1 damage per movement point used. So basically, poison on both of your, you know, what you need. And what you need to play action point and movement point. and it will transmit this to the other ally on melee. So at the beginning of your turn, if you're contaminated, you will also contamine. Is that a word? I don't know. But you will also give it to the other person right around you, right next to you, of your ally. So you will get this at the beginning of your turn. Same passive as before. Apply the state, whatever. Okay, let me put some sound as well. Okay. Alright, the boss. Summon a little rat, one of the 3 rat. Remove one movement point and give you the debuff. AoE damage. Then inflict water damage and give you contamination. So same exact thing as the other rat. And this one, he will give himself on himself, it will give him the hangover thing that remove one wakfu point and everything. I don't understand. Single target on himself for 1 action point. Like, I think their passive is like it do the other way. Maybe their passive is like, because this is the same thing. I don't know. I don't understand. But maybe their passive is like, hey, if you have debuff like that, they just become buff. That might be something like that. That make no sense. So it's in the border. So basically, as Artal, they will apply the debuff that we were speaking about. So 1 action point, plus 1 action point, but minus 1 movement point per level. But if you reach 4 level, then you become hangover and you lose all of this, right? 1 move point, 250 HP, 1 action point, and 200 resistance. If you don't disapply the bonus, the debuff, the bonus / malus will multiply, which will increase your action point every turn, but also remove all your as much as movement point. Okay, it just said that. It just said every time you will get the same buff here, but then level 4, blah blah. You get the thing we said before. If yeah, okay, the enemy possess the passive that will give them one level of the thing. They have the passive that give them 1 level of it, but without any buff, without the buff, and it's not possible to increase them with the border. What's the point? They lose movement point. They don't have the bonus, so they just lose 1 movement point, and it cannot go over level 1. Or it can go over level 1, but not with the hazard tile. Maybe it's with the barrel. If you destroy the barrel, then the glyph of tree around up here, we just said for 3 turn. These barrel, well, not a glyph of tree, but this glyph, this will apply not only to the players and the sidekick, but also to the summons. On the contrary of the hazard tile. Border maps, map border. I call them hazard tile because it's not always just in the border. For this fight, you will need to do that. The boss will start his turn next to one of these tile, so he has a spell Ambibation that will have a strong chance to activate, which will give him the debuff that will remove all of this. Okay, so you need to put him into the debuff, basically into the juice. It says destroy the barrel, but you don't have to destroy the barrel, so maybe you do. I will see. Removing the resistance will be interesting here, which will make His resistance, these three elements, earth, air, and fire, into negative, into stasis 11, which is basically stasis 1 right now, stasis 1.1 in a way, but does not exist. And you just have to repeat the operation with a maximum of barrel. It say careful is archetype. I'm not sure anyway what is the archetype. Oh, okay, yeah, the Arc Monster in the wild. Okay. His Arc Monster version of this boss can do it every 6 turns from the turn 7. So make the barrel disappear, because it will count as summon. I'm not sure what that means exactly. He can give himself the debuff after 6 turns, or like what? Every 6 turns from turn 7. So he won't do it a lot. Damn, that's noisy. Don't seems to have to destroy them. So all our values driven acceleration, and this one say just breath. So it's not the hazard tile anymore. It's literally the barrel. I feel like it might be different. Can I hit him? So we will see if the getting hit by the monster actually do something. Yeah, whatever. No, okay. I could go hit him with the push thing, but at the same time I don't want him to be pushed, so I can hit more with my other character. Okay, let's try to destroy one barrel. How much HP does it has? You cannot destroy the barrel. Oh, my spell just disappeared. Okay. Alright, let's try to give the state to the boss. That's not the monster. Whatever. Let's look at this guy. No! There we go. Archetype. No, yeah, that's just the boss team. It just started in it, so he has 25 damage inflict, but all the resistance down. So I don't understand the passive thing here. It just means that they have the same as you. They can be poisoned. That's all it means. Sorry, summon. Oh wait, my Sakura was there. Yeah. Alright, so now the boss... Ah, dang. The boss should go down in resistance, since I put him there. So his resistance is now down. I feel like a lot of stuff I said does not apply anymore. I don't even know if the monster actually do what it say. But anyway, let's go rocks on this guy. It's not a word in English, but basically just hit him as much as we can. Could have done better, but he's still pretty tanky. Oh, it's water. Water is like the least damaging. Because the next turn... But he's still standing in a thing, so I don't know. I should switch with the panda. No, I can't. Let's go as much damage as we can. So, punition. I will go with armor and heal. The boss deals some damage though. Do I kill him or do I test? I will kill him. Should do some tests though. Let's try with regular rat. Let's kill this for now. So now this guy just lost resistance and everything, but get more damage. I will not kill this one. So yeah, they're pretty tanky before they go inside the thing. Did I receive the state? I do. So they do give you I know it might kill him. No. That was a slip. I do not want to press here. Alright, so this guy now should turn into more resistance. So he has a lot of resistance, but he deals less damage. Did I say it correctly? Sometimes I'm concentrated on something and I just say on the wrong thing. But yeah, he has more resistance but deal less damage. I don't know if that's what I said exactly. Alright, so the test is pretty much done, but I don't feel like any I said before actually exist anymore. It seems to be just like it alternate between the two states. Yeah, I'm gonna just be careful that you don't die. At this point, I'm better just do the challenge. Alright, there we go. And big punition for the rest. So, is there anything else? It seems to be really just it alternate between the two states. For real. Does not seem to have anything to do with what it said in the... So they changed the dungeon. You don't have to destroy the barrel anymore. And you just have to... The stage will alternate between a big increase of damage but less resistance versus less damage but more resistance. So that's what I'm gonna write. But if you see anything special, you can then watch the beginning of my video. If one of the passives still apply on higher stasis and stuff like that. If it's just a stasis thing, but I'm gonna write in the description about what I've seen in this fight, which mean for me that the passive will just alternate, and you can get it from the barrel, and you can put the monster in the barrel area for them to do that. All right, so that's it for this one, everyone. Bye.